Hello everyone, I'm about to do a very quick review about the game Dust Tactics. The game is released by Fantasy Flight Game. You see the little logo on the bottom of the box. The game has been around for a couple of months now. It has been released by the end of October, I believe. Anyway, I was just able to get it now, so I'm doing a quick review of the content of the box. And I'm also giving you my opinion about all the pieces. So let's start by saying that the box itself, the content, is very similar to what you had in the game AT43, if you remember. It was a game by Rackham. So you got pretty much everything you got in other game. Let me go through all the details so you can find out what it's about. So what you have in the game, you have this one that are awesome. These are basically the robots in the game, that are the tanks. I will show you in detail after. Now just a very quick peek. Then you got miniatures like this one. I'm not showing you every miniature, just an example. As you can see, the miniatures are primed, so they don't have full paint, just they have the undercoat on it. And the undercoat is different for the soldiers of US Allies. It's green, while for the German or Axis it's gray. This kind of gray, pretty cool. Then you got the cards. Every details about the unit is on the card. So this is basically your armor list. Says how powerful is your unit, your bots, or your troop, or your hero, like this one. Then you have the rules. These are the rules. You got two books. The first one, I think the first one is available to download right now. So if you go on the Fantasy Flight website, you can download this one exactly, and this basically goes through all the rules, how to read the card, how to set up the game, and all these kind of things. And then you got the second books, this one, second book, with the missions. So let me just go very quickly. So basically there is a title of the mission, how you deploy, what kind of unit you can use, and all this kind of stuff. There is also at the end some details about the various units. You have also this big picture, so you can understand if you want to paint, how to paint them, what's proper color scheme. More details, like these are some example of what will be in next expansion for the game. And then you got how to assemble the robots. These are called robots, see over here, not tanks or mech or something else. Basically, the body of the robots is, you got two kind of body. One for the Axis and the other one for the Allies, as you can see. Then you can swap weapon and things like that. Now I'm going into detail about this. Then you got the tiles. These are big. These are the board where you play the game. It's all made of cardboard and it's very thick, as you can see. Then you got some other information, like you got this flyer that says that you can buy a detailed model of same miniatures at datsmodel.com. That is the website of Paolo Parente. And then you got a little bit of comic book. It's pretty nice. Now let's go in details. Oh, and you got also, I forgot, dice. These are the dice. They are strange dice because they don't have number of them. They just have the symbol, two symbols, and on other four faces it's blank. And using the game mechanics, you need to use this kind of dice, nothing else, nothing more. And then you got some scenery. You got two items actually. You got this one that is like an ammo box, and you got this other one that is like a tank trap or something like this. So let's go into detail. Let's start from the scenery. I think the scenery is poor. Like you have 4 of this. Let me check. It's 4. Yeah, you have 4 of this, and you have 2 of them. So it's not very, extensive set of scenery, but it's enough for the kind of game you are playing. Then again, miniatures. I think that everybody loves miniatures now. I keep them in this foam tray. This isn't yet provided with the game. It's just something I got from other people, but they fit quite nicely if you check. Let me compare one miniature, like for example this guy, with a Games Workshop miniature, so you can see the difference. See? So on my right hand I have this miniature. It's an Axis with a laser cannon something, and the other guy is an Imperial Guard miniature from Games Workshop. As you can see, Dust miniatures are pretty much the same, maybe just a little bit taller than the other guy. See? Also, I think that dimension of the miniatures is quite different. Like on Dust, the head is smaller, maybe more accurate than the one from Games Workshop. Now this isn't like an official head from Games Workshop, it's from Pig Iron anyway, will make the difference. As you can see, you can pretty much check it. Now, problem with this miniature is that this isn't like the same plastic we are used to, to see for other games. This is more like an hard rubber. So, you can bend it if you check, see? This is, see over there. This is something that can be bendable, and sometimes the miniatures have some defects. Like, for example, see, this is the hero for the Axis. See, it's the weapon here is a little twisted on down, because this is very soft rubber. This is not like hard plastic. See how does it move? So maybe it's a problem because you can have your miniature can be ruined, can be bended very easily. Also, I got some example, I think, of something that came out from the box and is already bended, like this one. Check like the gun of this guy. See, it's really bent on the side. You can fix this if you use what is called the hot and cold method. Basically, you warm with hot water, in this case the weapon, then you reshape it and you place under cold water, and the weapon should keep the new shape you gave it to it. So that's a big deal. Oh, again, for miniature, you don't have actually to assemble anything, because this is how the miniature came from the box exactly. So if you see, it's like multi-part miniature already assembled. You have the torso that can be moved, you have also the head that can be adjusted a little bit, and this is how it came from the box, already completed. The base, if you check the base, I don't know if you can see it, but there is some kind of texture on the base. See, like he was like standing on some kind of metal or something. Because also, if the game is set on the North Pole, you can see there is a lot of snow over here, and also in bunkers, so there is a lot of metal and stuff like this. Again, how many miniatures do you have in the play set? You got 5, 10, 15, 16. You got 16 miniatures, 16 for the Allied and 16 for the Axis. That is a pretty good amount of miniatures. I especially like the one for the Axis, because they are really good, even compared to other games. But I think they are very spectacular, both of them. So I'm very pleased with the quality, and also, there isn't any flash lines. The only problem I have, as I said before, is the quality of the plastic itself. But everything else is very good. So it's very good miniatures. I think you can buy it even if you don't want to play it. But if you like to collect them, if you are like fan of weird World II settings, alternate history and stuff like that, you can totally get it. It's very nice.